The trend we have termed the rise of apartments continues to pick up pace. Across Australia, more and more buyers are opting for attached dwellings for lifestyle, for affordability, for convenience, and also for safety. One of the features that draws growing numbers of buyers and tenants to apartments is location appeal. Not only do attached dwellings allow people to access property in good locations at cheaper prices than houses, but the average unit is generally better located than the average house. A report titled Measuring Home Price Differences by Infrastructure Victoria has found that units consistently trump houses on proximity to desirable features. Units are located closer to selected infrastructure types on average than houses and townhouses, the report says. The report finds that units were far more likely to be located close to train stations, tram stops, major activity centres and arterial roads than are houses. And the report says, for example, about 60% of units are located within 1.6 kilometres of a tram stop, while this distance only includes about 20% of houses. So this is one of multiple reasons driving high demand for units, challenging the dominant paradigm of real estate. Now that old paradigm, still widely accepted in real estate industry, states that houses always outperform units and townhouses on capital growth. But that is undoubtedly changing. We're seeing growing evidence that more and more buyers of various types are opting for attached dwellings. Buyer demand in locations where units dominate the dwelling mix or are a significant part of the dwelling mix have been rising notably for the past 12 or 18 months. Suburbs where units are prominent are now amongst the most powerful markets in Australia, which makes our top 10 apartment hotspots report essential reading for investors seeking opportunity in 2024 and beyond. Those seeking well-located and affordable apartments include older people downsizing from a large family home. They also include young people seeking affordable first step on the property ladder, lifestyle buyers seeking low maintenance lock-up and leave options in good locations, overseas migrants from countries where unit style living is the norm, investors seeking affordability and higher rental yields in good locations, plus buyers who seek the security and safety of an apartment above ground level. In inner city precincts in our biggest cities, houses can typically cost over $2 million, but apartments can be bought in the 600 and 700,000s in the same suburbs in many cases. The rental yields are also significantly higher, a key consideration in times of higher interest rates, although it needs to be remembered that apartments do entail additional costs like body corporate fees. But the most noteworthy data relates to capital growth. In a growing number of locations throughout Australia, apartments have recorded larger increases in median prices than houses, both in the past year and over the longer term. At Surfers Paradise on the Gold Coast, for example, apartments are considerably cheaper than houses. They sell faster, they have higher rental yields by far, they have recorded bigger price growth in the past year, and the long-term capital growth rate is also superior than for houses. And there are many more examples like this across Australia now. New data from CoreLogic shows that apartment values are rising faster than those for houses in about 6 out of 10 suburbs across Australia. And this is also reflected in the general results for many of our major cities. For example, in the past 3 months, the median price for units in Brisbane rose 5.8%, while houses increased 3.4%. Adelaide units outperformed houses by the same margin after increasing by 7.1%, including the same period. Unit prices are also rising at a faster rate than houses across Sydney, Melbourne, Perth and Hobart, although they have fallen behind in Darwin and Canberra. Across the combined regional capital cities, unit values rose faster than house values in 506 out of a total of 855 suburbs, while some unit markets gaining over 7 times more than houses.